And that's when I realized I needed a break. This is day 4, I think, of raising me while raising them. And the last 24 hours have had tough moments. I can't say the entire 24 hours has been tough, but have had some tough moments. And yeah, I don't know that the other ones have been well put together, but hopefully everybody can like follow this one. So I'm just realizing that I may have been intentionally or unintentionally raised or socialized to mask feelings. I've always been sensitive. I've always been an empath. I can always read the room. I can tell when the mood of a room shifts. I used to think that my grandma actually did this really well. I'd be like, how the heck does she know by the way that I say hello? You know, that like whatever I'm feeling, if I'm sick, if I'm sleepy, if I'm heartbroken, like that lady, she knew. And I didn't think I had that gift until literally right now. I'm realizing, I'm like, I hope I can be as good as her with that. And while I'm not as good as the level that she was, I'm realizing that I always had it. And people would have you think that that's like a bad thing, like it's a flaw to be sensitive. And I'm realizing that it's a superpower. Like it's really a strength to be able to be that emotionally intelligent and emotionally mature. But what happened is, because you're kind of raised to be strong and not wear your heart on your sleeve out of like self-preservation and self-protection, it gave me this kind of hard external shell. And I realized that like I thought I was like masking it and hiding it, but for people who really know me and have connected with me, I'm really not. So what I realized is like I got to the place where feeling like I wasn't really feeling. I was hiding feelings. I was trying to cover up feelings. I just like wasn't dealing with it. And that didn't really work for me. And it's gotten to the place where, we're almost exactly 2 months since my grandma passed, and I haven't dealt with that grief, any of the feelings of it. Also, when things happen, which are like pretty legitimate and very valid, it's now easier to send me over the edge. And yesterday, multiple things sent me over the edge, and it caused me to question my brain function. Like, quite literally, I was like, I think I'm literally getting confused. I don't think I'm, like, all of a sudden, I feel like I'm misunderstanding my work, and I'm misunderstanding people, and I questioned so many things about myself, like, rapid fire in a really short period of time. And so, last night and today, so last night, I journaled about it. I prayed about it. I released some things, but then I also like needed I needed a confidence boost. Like, right, I needed to know there's not anything cognitively going on with me, because I was really getting concerned. Like something happened. Like, oh my gosh, like I'm not well. And while I'm not okay, I'm like, I did not actually misunderstand the things I was calling into question. So I'm the receipt queen. I keep screenshots. I keep records of things, not to be petty, but partially because I had seizures, a series of seizures, Lord, seizures, early 2016, and it changed my memory dramatically. And so I started creating the habit of keeping track of things, because I need to go back and revisit my notes and those screenshots to remember like context and what was said and what happened and what I said or what I didn't say, because a lot of times like I can't remember exactly what was said. And so I want to be able to have record of that, and that's come to my benefit. And so I went through and looked at my notes and records of things and text message screenshots and emails and all of that to rebuild my confidence that like while I'm not okay, certain things really are actually having an impact on my mental health, and I really do need a break, but also like I'm not having like any sort of cognitive decline or anything like that. But ultimately, y'all, I'm tired. I need a break. And so I think about how I help my kids when they need a break. How do I help them feel? Like, while I'm still moving through masking emotions and trying to hide them, I do let them feel. They cry. I let them be really excited. I let them experience joy and happiness. When they're in pain, like I try to help them. Obviously, I don't want them to be in pain, but they may feel it. And then I comfort them, and I realize like them being able to feel their emotions ultimately, eventually, we're working, like, they'll be able to work on identifying those emotions, and then we can talk about regulating those feelings and emotions so that they can then make decisions and get support. And I am trying to create that in them, but I'm not doing it with myself. So today, I'm committing to reminding myself that it's okay to feel, that they are an indication of something. Feelings and emotions indicate something internally, externally. I'm going to feel. I'm going to recognize that I'm not okay and haven't been okay. I'm going to recognize that there are things that are also, because multiple things that can be true, there are also other things that are happening that are not beneficial to my mental health. They're actually causing like me to not be okay in addition to grief. And I am going to navigate that and handle that and get the support that I need. And I think that's okay. And I hope that anyone else who is realizing like you're reaching a breaking point or you have reached it, like it's okay for you to feel, and it is okay for you to get support, and I want you to get the support that you need. And you can DM me and I will help you find resources to get supported in the best way you can. And also that it's okay, like just remember, like our kids are human beings and so are we. It's okay for all of us to feel. And we are better for having people who feel and then can figure out how to like regulate their emotions and make choices that will like help them move forward in positive ways. So that's today's. I hope it resonates. I know it wasn't pretty, but it's just the space I'm in. So that's day 4.